trying to play it behind the net as we have the helmet knocked off of one of the Florida players going to the bench, and that's Jimmy Hayes. And now back the other way into the Buffalo zone. The Panthers on the attack. Jonathan Huberdeau. Shot short side, stopped by Jonas Enroth. Now it's outside the blue line. Reinhart is stripped. Kopecky brings it up. McKenzie on the left wing. McKenzie with a backhand pass through the slot. That misses Brad Boyes, but settles on the far side. And Kulikov with it now. Back to the line. Shot stop. Enroth can't find it, but it's under his pads, and he'll hold on with that stick in behind the pads. The blue line, but not out. Molson can't get it out. Panthers fire it right back in along the near boards. Stratford coming down to help out. Upshaw bumps with him. 30-year-old out of Alberta for the Florida Panthers. Back to the line. Shot is tipped in front. Pad save made as Jonas Enroth had to be mindful with Upshaw. This Buffalo Sabres power play is brought to you by a New Wave Energy, your local energy supplier, and the power behind the Buffalo Sabres. Gianta from Mazeros. Left wing pass. Sabres gain the zone. Pass back to Mazeros. Near post. Pad is down. Luongo keeps it out. Stewart far circle has it. Forehand back to the line. Benoit's shot is blocked. 7 seconds to go on the power play. Back in front. Stafford! Centered across the net looking for Molson. Couldn't get a handle on it. Back to the line. Myers now for Matt Molson near circle. Snaps a shot right on, and Luongo makes the save with 25 seconds to go on this power play. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Scoreless first period. Here's Ennis near circle. Underneath the dot, now brings it up to the hash marks. Right wing side, down to the corner. Molson back to Ennis, who works his way to the side of the net, takes a shot. That is stopped. And now Kulikov turns it over. Myers. Puck comes free, centering pass in front, looking for Stewart. He was right there, but Stewart couldn't get his stick down to get a shot away. Fleischmann, left wing to center. He's bumped off the puck as Mazzaro stepped up on the hit. Now it's turned over, and Fleischmann with a point-blank chance on Jonas Enroth, who makes the save. And now McKenzie for Florida, tipping into the Buffalo zone, but that's turned back. Now right wing up to the Florida line. Stewart in over the line. He turns it over. And back the other way comes Derek McKenzie. McKenzie with the lead pass at Bergenheim. Shot stopped by Jonas Enroth. Buddy Hodgson tags up. Now he'll chase after the puck. Panthers keep it moving. And now McKenzie trying to clear. Can't get it around Marcus Foligno. Willie Mitchell behind the net. He's pressured. Here's a turnover in front. Shot stopped by Luongo. And that all started against Bjugstad on the near boards. 2:37 to go first period. Bjugstad has to turn back to the near side away from Cody McCormick, and he turns it over to Delorier to McCormick in front. Delorier, couple of whacks at it, and Luongo holds on, and Delorier being challenged behind the net. Here comes Cody McCormick. Wrist alignment. Fires it in all the way around to the far corner. And now Brian Campbell will bring it back for the Panthers to his own blue line. Cross ice pass. Panthers three them in the Buffalo zone. Here we go with a shot from the slot. And a save by Jonas Enroth. Puck on the far board. Wasn't allowed to happen. And that was Jussi Jokinen defensively for the Panthers. Sabres back in their own end. Benoit is center. Pass off on the left wing. Sabres gain the zone with Stafford. Sends one over glove side. Roberto Luongo just looking to catch something. Makes a save there in the face-off. A drop pass just inside the line as we go back to even strength as of now. Here's Matt Molson, no near circle. Fires a shot, rebound right back from second chance. Luongo the save. Loose puck in front. Luongo can't find it. Scrambling around the net. Puck's in the near corner. Games this year, they had 19 shots combined in the first period. But so far, now 3 minutes into this second period, Sabres have kept them at bay a little bit more. A little 4-on-4 play. Here's a shot and a goal from the far circle. Bergenheim just turned and wheeled one along the ice, Rob, and it's 1-0 Panthers.
You're right. He just spun and fired this, and I think it caught Jonas Enroth just off guard a little bit. And it catches him far side, just inside the post. Little confusion right here along the wall. And he just steps in. Mike Weber standing in front. Nothing they could really do there. Just a nice quick shot. Now that catches him 5-hole, it looks like. But it's just a lost battle along the wall. You got Mazzaros and Hodgson.
There to intercept ahead of Bjugstad. And now a bank pass off the boards. Does get outside the line. And here's Nick Delorier at center. 3 Sabres now. 4 of them can gain the zone. Delorier down the right side. Holds it. Takes the shot. And a save made by Roberto Luongo. And the puck comes all the way to the blue line for the Panthers. Barkov can't move it out. Panthers, though, do find their way as Ekblad will carry to center. And lay it off now for Jussi Jokinen on the right wing. And over the Buffalo line. Takes the shot. Pad save made with a rebound. Kicked right into the slot by Jonas Enroth. In the near corner. Ristolainen with the puck at the hash marks. Lays it down onto the goal line. Aaron Ekblad is here, turns it over. Matt Moulson centers in front. Gionta, oh boy, couldn't pull the trigger. It laid right there for him. Back the other way is Huberdeau. Sends a pass through the slot. Here's a backhand. Stopped by Enroth. Players out of the penalty box, including Girgensons, as Hodgson carries right wing. Drags a shot. Wide of goal. Comes to the boards near side. Chris Stewart sends it down beside the net. In front of the net. There goes Girgensons driving the net. Stewart trying to get to a loose puck. Luongo's down. There's a sea of players in front of him on the blue ice, and now that sea parts. Eric Goodbranson. Pass up ahead. Fleischmann will fire it in. Far side, David Bolin bumped off the puck. Panthers keep it in. Top of the circle. Far side, tip just in front. And a quick left hand on that deflection by Jonas Enroth. That boys, of course, has had a bit of a tour around the NHL. Here's a pass out in front, and deflection just wide. Enroth didn't have to make the save. Sabres having trouble getting out of their zone. Another pad save made by Enroth on a shot. Near circle, boys. Another pad save made. Enroth standing tall here for Buffalo. The Sabres win the draw in the Panthers zone. Drew Stafford as Mazzaros with 4 seconds to go in his penalty, and the Buffalo will be on the power play. Here's a chance on front, and unable to get the shot on goal. Another shot by Stafford is wide, but it was Ennis with a first chance walking out of the far post in this near corner. Kulikov behind the net. He's got an assist tonight, and he eats glass courtesy of Marcus Foligno finishing his check. Here's Foligno now getting the puck down on the circle. Trying to wrap around a tent, comes in front, and Cody Hodgson skates by and has it now in the far corner. Comes back to the far point, kept in by the Panthers. Campbell will pinch down. Comes back to the point, Upshaw with a shot. Far side, Aaron Ekblad turns and fires, tipped just in front as Bukestad had his stick on the ice. Now passing the slot, that's off a stick there. Girgensons is going to stay deep and apply some pressure on Kulikov under the goal line. Kulikov skates away from Zemgus as he goes to the Buffalo bench. Now up through center, Barkov run into, but Campbell brings it over the line with Huberdeau. Slides a shot on it, a pad save made by Enroth. Ennis again on the left wing. David Bolin stays with him all the way down to the corner, then puts him hard into the glass. That's a good battle for the puck there. The fans didn't like the treatment. Here's Myers keeping it in, back to the line. Moulson with a wrist shot, loose puck in front, and Luongo reaches down to hold on. And now we get some Tyler Ennis on it for Buffalo. Left wing, Ennis down to the corner. Up top, Cody Hodgson to Myers. Myers winds and fires one, blocker save made by Luongo. Comes right to Cody Hodgson. He fires one for the far circle. Bouncing puck in front, goes high into the air. And now Drew Stafford, far corner. Far circle, one-timer. That is deflected. Kulikov trying to play it away. Tyler Ennis. Back to Drew Stafford. He's up top. Far circle, Myers. Stafford. 2 feet away from one another. There's a one-timer for the big defenseman, and it's off the end boards. Ennis on the loose puck. Holds it. Now down to Ennis. Myers, top of the circle, right side. There's the fake. Now the shot. No, it's a pass down low. Pass out in front. Here's Ennis with a shot, and that one doesn't get through. Now it's just a one-man advantage. Here's Myers with a shot. Glove save made by Luongo. Here defensively, along with Josh Georges. Stafford and Torrey Mitchell killing the remaining 6 seconds of this power play for the Panthers. Puck's up top. Here's Campbell with a shot. Off the end board. Staying with it. Puck comes out in front. Here's a shot. Enroth is down. Crowd of players in front of the net. And Torrey Mitchell knocked down, and that puck stays out. Going to get back that momentum they seem to have here just moments ago in the third period. And play down in the Florida zone. Mazzaros pinching in. Deslauriers at the blue line. Keeps it in. Tipped in front and sent just wide as Cody McCormick had a couple of whacks at it. The Sabres look to pick up the physical play here against the Panthers. McKenzie was hit on that play. Now Stewart gets the puck to center. Foligno can't get his stick on it though. Here's Upshaw wiring one, and what a glove save. Quick hands there by Jonas Enroth. Boys on his backhand, plays it down to the corner. McKenzie for Bergenheim, who meets the puck. Bergenheim lost it, and he's hit by Deslauriers, and a shot from the point far side comes wide to the goal in the Buffalo zone. Zemgus Girgensons has been the Sabres' best face-off guy tonight at 50%. And off the draw in the Florida zone, Myers can't keep it in on the near boards, and the Panthers send Buffalo back into their own end. There's a turnover in front again, and again it's Jonas Enroth to the rescue this time on Scotty Upshaw. Were they watching our feature or what?
I know. You see right here, Drew Stafford just loses the handle on this puck. You got to be sure. Scotty Upshaw, as I said, he's been a thorn in the side of the Sabres all night long. He's been Johnny on the spot, and he's created an awful lot of havoc.
Benoit's got to come down, bounces in the face-off circle, and it's sent down the ice, and that will seal the fate on this night for the Buffalo Sabres, who fall 1-0 to the Florida Panthers, who pick up their first W of this season. Now Myers with a drop pass. Taken by Drew Stafford. Banked off the glass and down the ice, and this... Look out, Zemgus Girgensons hammered by Goodbranson, and this will be a time for someone to come to Zemgus Girgenson's aid, but play continues on. Stafford thought about it.